take pain, but more importantly...
Cain Burgess is a prisoner who is being escorted by police to a hospital where he learns of his mother's death. After seeing her corpse, Cain escapes and then visits a private bar, entering it by attacking the bouncers. While having his drink, Cain overhears one of the patrons named Toon describing how an unknown assailant killed a fellow gangster named Rook. Cain intervenes with his laughter, only to invite the wrath of Toon, his fellow patrons, and barmaid Bez. Cain claims himself to be a friend of the bar owner named Lincoln and gets into a brawl, where he pulls out a double-barreled sawed-off shotgun and holds everyone hostage. Lincoln's Lieutenant Hyde arrives and recognizes Cain as Lincoln's brother, where he is also held hostage. One of the patrons trying to intervene is shot in the kneecap by Cain, who blames Hyde and Lincoln for his condition. Cain then starts narrating that he got sent to the notorious London prison Prison Belmarsh and had to fight for survival in prison. It is revealed that Cain used to be a skilled and quick-tempered martial artist who caused Lincoln, a loan shark, and several gangsters to lose substantial amounts of money. Seeking to invest in a legitimate business, Cain comes to Lincoln for financial help, where he is pulled into the world of crime after he is asked to rob a mark who has retrieved a package from one of Lincoln's gangsters. Cain succeeds in stealing the package from a middle-aged woman who pursues him and gets killed when she is run over by an oncoming car during the chase. Cain is arrested and charged with manslaughter. Detective O'Hara explains that Lincoln's scam baits Marks into acting as a bagman to forgive their debts. Lincoln arranges for someone to steal the bag, causing the Mark to owe Lincoln even more money than before. When Cain refuses to cooperate with the police, Sergeant Evans handcuffs him and beats him up. Despite his clean record, Cain is sentenced to England's most violent prison where he gets into several fights and sustains severe injuries. Despite fighting in self-defense, Cain's sentence is repeatedly extended, and this prompts him to become a cold-blooded killer in order to survive. After several years, one of Cain's attackers reveals Lincoln has put a £20,000 bounty on his head. O'Hara, who has since learned about the bounty, once again asks Cain to give up his brother. Cain agrees on the condition that he will be allowed to visit his dying mother at a hospital, but are too late as Cain misses his chance and escapes custody after violently beating the police officers who delayed his visit. By night, Lincoln arrives and is similarly threatened by Cain. Lincoln appeals to Cain's better nature, not realizing the changes he has been forced to undergo. Hyde mocks Cain and insults the people they conned, prompting Cain to shoot and kill Hyde. Realizing that Cain has changed, Lincoln drops his pretenses and admits to ordering a hit. Cain angrily tells that he never spoke to the police and that Sergeant Evans admitted to spreading the false rumor before Cain killed him. After proving that he has emptied Lincoln's bank account, Cain announces that he will now kill Lincoln and offers to let everyone else leave. Bez and Lincoln's men attack Cain, but Cain defeats them all, killing most of them, and is stabbed in the process. Although surprised at the viciousness of Cain's vengeance, Lincoln tells that he never even cared whether it was true. The real reason he ordered the hit on Cain was because he lost respect either way from just the rumor, which Lincoln could not abide. Lincoln vows to recover and attacks Cain with a knife provided by Bez. Cain eventually overpowers and fatally stabs his brother. He spares Bez and stumbles out of the bar before collapsing on a nearby bench. In his office, Detective O'Hara discovers that Lincoln's bank account has been divided amongst his victims by Cain.